Hey kids, Uncle Todd here. Say hey kids.
Hey kids!
All right, fast video, arm wrestling endurance. Training for arm wrestling endurance. It means a couple of, there's the endurance to pull one match for a long time, and then there's the ability to pull multiple matches, recover between rounds. Number one, your max effort days. This is your 1 rep max. Your workout should be primarily focused on that. If your 1 rep max side pressure is 50 kilograms and mine's 40 kilograms, your endurance at holding me at 40 kilograms will be greater than mine because my max effort's only 80% of your max effort. So you'll have more endurance on there anyways. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Do this with your max effort day. All right. And of course, we love Westside Barbell. We love Louis Siemens. So we are going to do the conjugate method. Louis Siemens. And your speed day. Those are your primary tools to develop your max effort. I've done this extensively. We really don't need to belabor that too much. All right. Second, isometrics. This is going to be probably the most important way of arm wrestling training in the future. When we do isometrics, we do it against a dead stop. To me, that's very important. Grab your weight so you know how much force you're applying to it. Chain that weight to something that doesn't move. You are now applying the force against that weight and whatever tension it requires to keep that chain tight. Isometrics works on your anaerobic ability, A-N-E-R-O, I don't think that's how you spell anaerobic. Anaerobic? Holding your breath, okay? Your isometric strength will go up if you hold your breath. When you are in an arm wrestling match and it's a long match and you are stuck there not moving, holding your breath will make you stronger. I'm going to move this general physical preparedness out of the way for a second. This is competition specific. This is to pull long matches. All right. Isometrics trains that. The problem is, how long do you do your isometrics for? Uncle Todd recommends a 10 count. Realistically, I think for arm wrestling, 5 to 10 count for arm wrestling is important. Something like 20 to say 100 and maybe 20 to 200 would be for other exercises. We're going to step aside here in a second. We're going to say, let's call endurance for our point. We're going to call that the integral of force as a function of time. So if you have a graph and I plot force here, so this will be in kilograms or pounds against time in seconds, okay? Arm wrestling, very high force, very short time, all right? So the arm wrestling probably looks like that. To me, endurance is the area underneath this curve, all right? The more area you have here, the more endurance you have. Strongman competitions, arm wrestling is high force, short time. So this is powerlifting. So we'll say arm wrestling, weightlifting, strongman competitions. They're a lower level of force over a very long time. Okay, a lot of their events are a set weight for reps, a set weight for distance, so they take that big heavy 300-pound dumbbell, more reps as possible, as many reps as they can do with, I don't know, either it's a car or it's a motorcycle, or they're carrying a motorcycle like in a circle, or they got like 2 big torpedoes and they're carrying them back and forth on a beach, or they're carrying a rock a long distance. Strongman endurance is a lower level of force, long period of time. Okay? To me, I think we want to focus here. So that's where Uncle Todd recommends 5 to 10 count for your isometrics. Yeah, this allows you to develop your endurance in a specific position. If you're coming up on a match with a King's mover, you can put yourself into a King's move defense position and apply weight, count 10, and then just keep upping the weight up for that 10 count. The last thing we will talk about is GPP, General Physical Preparedness. I really got to get some cleaner on this board. I need to hire an assistant. Where's my best boy or my key grip? Okay, 3, GPP, General Physical Preparedness. This is where you think your squats, your deadlifts, farmer walk, you know, carrying a weight for a long time. Rows would be a good one. Rows, chin-ups, pull-ups, all right? Usually for our training, think 10 sets by 10 reps, okay? If you absolutely insist on doing barbell curls or bench pressing, all right, this is where you would incorporate them into your workouts, would be on your general physical preparedness, all right? I myself can think of a dozen exercises which would be more beneficial to you than a barbell curl or bench press, but your mileage may vary. If you're going to insist on doing these exercises, do them as part of your GPP. This is what wrestlers call the grind. This is just grueling work. It like takes forever. It's high effort. It's a long time. This is what you do to recover between rounds. If you know people at practice that seem to get stronger, the longer practice goes, they have good GPP. It's not that they're not getting tired. They're getting tired slower than everybody else is getting tired. Concentrate on this if you pull a lot of tournaments. Even super matches, but super matches give you a fairly long time between rounds. Back to this 10 sets of 10 reps. Set your breaks in the 60 to 90 second range, because that's typically the time you get, well, you always get at least a minute. I think you get 1 to 3 minutes. I think you get a 3-minute break. So 180 seconds, I think, is the breaks for a super match. So if your body's used to recovering in 90, you'll recover a lot quicker. That's it in a nutshell. Hope it wasn't taking too long. Love you, kids. Call your mom. Call daddy. Well, I was going to say, get a subscription to Core Sports. We've got to find out who's filming East First West nowadays. Bye, kids.